Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Sevtech Ages. I'm actually here a little bit earlier today. Alright, so we're back. So I did a little bit of work. We got some more slate in here. I made some sand light. This looks pretty good with these slate blocks, so we're just going to leave it like this. For today, we're going to be doing some of the quest line. I did make a bronze pickaxe and a bronze axe. Man, these fires burning are driving me crazy, the noise of that. It's so loud. Turn it down on my television. Anyways, so we have bronze, some tin, and some copper. So that's what we ended up with. Takes 3 copper and 1 tin to make one. I don't know, actually, I don't know the ratio of that. Let's see what the ratio of that is. Okay, so it makes 4 bronze. 3 and 1 makes 4 bronze. Okay. Anyways, let's get into age 1 here and have a look and see what we got going on. So I guess we'll start making these things during the pot. So it wants me to craft a wooden basin. Okay, wooden basin is strip logs and 3 sticks. We can do that easy enough. Easy enough. Get this cobblestone put away. I think I need some wood. Yeah, we need some wood. Also, I did make a bunch of charcoal. We have a crap ton of charcoal. And my gosh, that took so long to make that yesterday. I had to use 2 stacks of wood to make the, what are those things called? These things here, the oak log stacks. And you just bury them in dirt and you light it with a wooded fire stick. I figured that out, actually. Finally figured it out. I had to look it up to see how you actually were supposed to properly do that, so we got that all figured out. Anyways, what was this thing called? The wooden basin. 5 logs and some sticks. We can do that easy enough. Okay. Now let's make this guy. Fill with ingredients and right click to stir. Huh. What do you stir it with, I wonder? Interesting. Flour and salt makes dough. Okay. Mulberry bark. Soaked mulberry bark. That's interesting. So more dough there. Okay. Oh, look at that. So you can get salted hide from doing this with that thing. I don't know if we'll ever use this thing. We'll just kind of set it. I guess it already has the thing in it. Okay. Alright, on to the next one. So, if you need to find hostile mobs, use the hunting dimension. Craft the portal frame just like you would the nether portal. Light it using a vanilla sword and sneak into the portal to enter. Okay. So we could potentially today set up a mob farm in the hunting dimension. We could do something like that, I guess. I don't know. But I don't really think we need to make a mob farm, to be honest. But we may need one. I don't know. Could be wrong. Because I know we're going to have a blood altar soon. And I don't really know how all that works. Okay, let's try to get some more of these quests done. Plumb line. Bolt of string. Wait, that was something different. Okay, just string and sticks. Speaking of string, I need to get some more string. We're almost actually out of that stuff. Do we have any fleece? Yeah, we don't have any fleece. So there's a couple things I need to do, actually. We need to go back to doing some rituals here. I need to get some carrots going. I planted some carrots in the farm. And the crop farm. And I want to get... Don't I have cotton seeds somewhere? Oh, here they are. So we got some cotton seeds. How do I do that waltz thing again? Yeah, the chime and the flute. That's how we do it. So let me get this going. And also, let me plant some of this cotton so we can get that going too. I might actually plant cotton in this entire thing. Actually, we got some carrots over here. Let me try to get these going though. Get this done real quick. Okay. Try to grow as many carrots as I can here. I have to do this a couple times. Probably have to do the cotton one a few times as well. Look at all that stuff we get just from doing that once. That's amazing. That's pretty nice, man. I didn't expect to get this many carrots. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me get rid of these chili pepper seeds. We don't really need these. So these are vegetable, which carrots are vegetable, so Not really needed. Still cool though, how that works. Some of this going though. We're doing really good on nutrition. Nutrition's not even a problem. I just want to be able to get to the point where we can make some foods that have several things, like, you know, the proteins and the vegetable grain, like all together with one food. I don't know if you can do that in this pack, but I would assume that you would be able to. Let's do this again. It's crazy how fast that grows, though. Huh. Man. Okay. 41, and we're going to need more than that. Do it again. There we go. I need to invest in getting some cows and some other passive animals too. Just haven't got around to doing that. So we're getting a lot of this now. That's great. Kind of what we want to do. Okay. I just set up some farms in a better way, but I'll do that once I get a bucket. We just haven't got to the point to get that yet. The rest of these cotton seeds I don't need. Got 48 string out of that. That's pretty good. Not too bad there. That's funny. Just jump and it doesn't even matter. As long as that's planted. Oh my god. Jesus. Well, that sucked. Yeah, that's another. I'm taking care of that. Stupid freaking creepers, my gosh. We'll take care of that. That's so annoying. I was about to go harvest some more carrots too, and then freaking creepered. Almost tempted to just turn off mob griefing because it's annoying. Okay, we got string. We'll just put these in here. Actually, no, we'll put them in here. Don't need my atlas right now either. Okay. Well, the doggy's in here. Come here. Hi. Gotta pet my pet the dog for a minute. Old doggy in here. Are you watching me? He's watching me. Okay, I need to make more torches. Wait, this isn't how we make torches. What is it? I'll just use twine with this. It doesn't matter. Okay. We'll do this variant. Okay. But yeah, I'm tired of getting creepered to death. So, can we use dirt, possibly? Oh, you can. Oh, that's so sweet, man. I love how you can use dirt for lighting out there. That's what we'll do. That'll be worth it. Yeah, we're just gonna like randomly place this out here. I see you, creeper. Things are getting annoying. They just randomly just explode every time. Gets pretty annoying to deal with. I just want to light it up around the outside here. Tired of things blowing up on me. I still have to work on this area around here. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. I'm gonna have to go over here and fix this entire thing, which sucks. That's probably how that creeper spawned. Definitely how it spawned over here, probably. I need to really clean up this area. Get all these flowers and everything just completely gone. There's just almost too much area to try to do. I think also when I get access to a bucket, I'll probably just make the farms inside my base. We'll make like a big room for it or something. I think that'll be the best way to do it. I'm just going to start doing this the lazy way. This makes it easier to do it this way. We'll just have dirt lighting around everywhere, I suppose. What do I hear? Enemies. Must be a cave system down there or something. Is there really coal over here? That's funny. We got enemies in this house, actually. What the heck? How do they get in there? Huh. They on mob farming here. Well, that takes care of that. That should keep us safe from creepers now. Yeah, we're much better now. What I might do later on too is I might just build like a big ol' border around this entire area. But I don't know. Don't know if that's what we'll do or not. Well, that should help tremendously. Don't really need so much of that twine stuff. We have tons of it. Tons and tons of that stuff. These flowers, these flowers are cool. That's an edible food there. But I need to go over here and fix this other thing. Where that creeper exploded at, we gotta fix it. But we should be good over here now for a while. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Get this sorted out here. I don't need this junk. Should have enough carrots now. Whoops. Could plant all these over here too. So I'm gonna have to do that thing again so we can actually get some. More time with this. It is a nice bone mill effect. Here's a zombie somewhere. Care about that as long as it isn't a freaking creeper. Yeah, that's plenty now. Get all this collected. Okay. Must be zombies underneath the ground or something. They need to make some more of that dirt torch thing, dirt lighting. So I'll have to make another flint work blade here. Eventually. Okay, anyways, so I want to make this hunting dimension thing. I was trying to make something else, but I forgot what it was. Pretty much forgot what I was doing because of that creeper. Why is that in there? That's supposed to be there. Why is my mallet there? What are you doing? Alright, back into the quest line. So this hunting dimension. So how do we make this thing? Wood around stone swords. Okay. So I need to go cut down some trees. Turn that F7 off. You know, that seems like that's all I get done doing is cutting down trees. Alright, there's a stack. Alright, so let's make one stone sword and see what happens. Okay, so we need multiple stone swords. Probably all we need there. Yeah, that'll be plenty. Then we gotta use the sword to open the portal. Which I'm not gonna open it, I don't think. Until we actually need to use it. I'm gonna put it all the way over here as well. So it's completely out of the way, away from the base. Yeah, I'll just open it. Go in here real quick. Quickly escape. I'll have to go in there and set up a perimeter. Probably use some cobblestone or something to set up a secure spot in there. I'll probably need torches and all that too. But not gonna worry about it. So we got that done. So we need clay barrels. Which those are easy to make. Pipe me up inside. Use a dung pipe. Dung pipe. I don't think that's gonna work, is it? Maybe that's the only way that you can fire that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm like so tired right now. I might stream 30 more minutes and just call it a day. Because we're just gonna be doing these quests. I might just do some later offline. Probably just these ones here. I don't know. Alright, extension. Okay, so we need to make an extension one. Guess we're gonna make two. That's what it gave me. Set that there. I don't know where I want to put this at. So we'll just put them over here out of the way. There's the extensions. Then we need to make a dung pipe. I don't know how these work exactly. Oh, okay, I kind of maybe see how they work. Yeah, they connect. Do that, I guess. Makes sense. Okay. Then I want a dung pipe. Dung pipe. Planks and slabs. Like it's any type of slabs. Do I have planks over here still? No, I don't. Yeah, we do. Alright, dung pipe. Use a dung pipe to pull items out of a block, or use a sewer pipe to pull through a solid block. Okay. That is now done. Right, I know why I needed that string and stuff now. Because I was trying to do that plumbing the deaths quest thing. I need a rock. Rock. What does this thing do? Ah. So it tells me my Y level. That's cool. That could be really useful, actually. Alright, and we're gonna get an apiary. How do we do that? Apiary, nice. I'll just set this thing out here. I did have a bee once before, but we'll have to find another hive to get. We'll have to find another one of those. Alright, so we got all that stuff done. Now we can actually. It's me to make an altar. Okay, so stone, furnace, bronze, demonic will. Oh boy. It's just got confusing to me. Bar for quartz. It wants me to go to the beneath. That is weird. I might have to like look this up because I don't really know how this works. It says by throwing a snare at a mob and killing it, because we can't even make this thing. Snare. Okay, rudimentary snare. 4-string, 410 and ash. Throw it at a monster, then kill it. Okay, that sounds easy. So we'll get that. Ash. How do we get ash? Okay. So we smelt that in there to get ash. Okay. Yeah, this will be simple. Alright, there's that. Okay. Now I have too much crap in my inventory again. I guess we need to find an enemy. I don't really need that sword. We could go on the hunting dimension, but I don't have that set up and I don't want to do that. I don't think they can come out of there because it's not like the nether portal where you just walk into it. You have to actually hit shift. Now, let's find an enemy here real quick. Here we go. Kelly. Huh. Maybe skeletons don't drop it. I'm thinking zombies has to be what we're after, I think, maybe. Oh. Hey, we have to... Yeah, probably zombies. Might have to end up making some more of this. Let me just look this up real quick. Hit hostile mobs until they emit white particles. So we might have to make way more of these. Well, that sucks. Okay, let me go make some more of these. We don't have enough, I don't think. It's kind of dumb. First, I want to try to kill a zombie or two, and it's just all skeletons. How do I make these string? Kind of expensive because I don't want to use all my tin on that, you know. Don't want to use all of it. Let's try with 5. See if we can find a zombie. Here we go. Wait, I thought I just saw one there. Maybe it despawned. Okay, now he's admitting. Could drop it. Yeah, there it is. Hey, we got it. We did it. So I can stop this. Stop that. That was cool. I'll get rid of a few things here. I don't need all that Shogoth flesh either. There. I need to make another chest for materials. So now I can make the blood altar thing. Let's go ahead and make it. So 2 bronze, that, furnace, and stone. How much stone was it for? Alright. First time I've ever made this thing, I think. No, actually, I made it one time in another mod pack. Okay. There's that thing. This tells you all about it. Now that you're traveling less, you can use the blood altar to create an apple, which will remove your step-up abilities. Huh. I don't know if I want to remove that. I actually like step-up. I guess. Okay. I have no idea. So you can... Life points, 1,500. We're gonna have to read this because I have no idea. I've never done blood magic before, ever. It sounds like something off Skyrim. Okay. I know that we need some kind of like dagger or something to stab ourselves or whatever. There's sigils and all kinds of stuff that you can make. I think it's this. Sharp bone and 2 bronze. We'll make it and we'll see what happens. Care about that. Was it this? No. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't even know how many life points is in this thing. So it doesn't tell you how many life points is in that. I don't know. Guess that means it's doing its thing. Okay, yeah. There it is. What's up, Clutch? I'm actually about to head out because I am falling asleep at my desk. I had such a hectic day last night and just trying to progress here and just tired. I'm tired today. I feel like I need to just go back to bed. So this will take away step up, which I don't want it to take that away. I like the step up feature. We'll just leave that in there along with this sanguine scientine thing, whatever the heck it is. And put our dagger in there. I'll have to do some research on this whole blood magic thing. I don't really know. I don't know it too well. There's a lot to this. There's so much crap. So much stuff. Skeleton turret array? What is that? Huh. So you can have a skeleton summon that fights for you or something. That's cool. Sentient armor. Sentient sword. Quite interesting. This requires some Hellfire Forge thing that I have to get a block of copper and some stuff for. We'll get into that whenever. It wants me to make a Necronomicon or whatever it was. Yeah, Necronomicon. We need some plagued flesh. So I'm gonna have to go back to the Darklands. That sucks. I didn't actually think that I would need that, but we do. Yeah, we'll have to go back to Darklands, unfortunately. Plant cloth. We can make that. That's easy. Well, I'm gonna have to go learn more about this blood magic thing. And we have to go to the Darklands. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my stream for today. And I'm going to go take a nap. Then I'm going to go to the Darklands and get some of that plague flesh stuff. And then we'll go ahead and make the Necronomicon. And then I'll come back and we'll continue on from there. Then hopefully we unlock these trophies and all this other stuff. Because I'm going to have to deal with this. So this says to perform dark rituals, you need to collect statues to power your Necronomicon. Find a Shoggoth lair in the swamp and river biomes. After 6 or more spawn, they will eventually erect a monolith with a statue on top. Or craft a statue using Shoggoth flesh. So I guess we can check out the book and it'll tell me how you craft it. I would rather craft it, to be honest. We have a whole stack of Shoggoth flesh. So we should be able to craft whatever. Let's actually check this out. Yeah, there's all kinds of different statues. So it looks like we'll have to mine up some monolith stone as well. Then we'll have to get purple dye, which is red and blue, and okay. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us, I guess. Well, I will see everyone later. I'm tired today. I'm sorry that the stream's not going to be very long. Also today the dog had diarrhea all over the floor, so we had to deal with that. It's still a puppy, pretty much, so still learning. Have a good one. I'm out of here.